The North Central football team, coming off a big win over Wheaton, faced another orange and blue challenge this week, the Carroll University Pioneers, on a beautiful fall day in Waukesha, Wisconsin. A win would mean reaching the halfway point of the regular season a perfect 5-0 and extend their winning streak over Carroll to 8. Things got off to a perfect start for the Cardinals as Terrence Hill takes the opening kickoff back 94 yards for a touchdown. It's the senior's first career kickoff return touchdown, and Cardinals running away from Pioneer defenders would be a theme of the day. Speaking of which, on North Central's first offensive drive, Ethan Greenfield runs 52 yards for yet another touchdown, and just over 3 minutes in, the Cardinals are up 2 scores. After a second successive Carroll 3-and-out, Jacob Parody fields the punt and weaves his way into plus territory, which of course was shortly followed by another touchdown. Parody the score of it as well on a pass from Luke Lanin, 21-0 with over 9 minutes still to play in the first quarter. That was plenty of time for a similar looking Lanin touchdown pass, this one to Terrence Hill for both of their second touchdowns of the day. 28-0 at the end of the first, business as usual for the number 1 team in the country. The defense was doing plenty of good work to maintain the shutout, like this sack by Brandon Greifeld. On the next Cardinals drive, Lanin stands in under pressure and floats a perfect pass downfield for D'Angelo Hardy inside the Pioneers' 10-yard line. They link up again a couple plays later, this time for 6. Lanin's third TD pass of the half, and Hardy's team-leading 6th of the season. The hosts couldn't get anything going on offense. Here, quarterback Josh Raby tries to force a pass into a tight window, but it's picked off by Angelo Cusimano, the sophomore linebacker, with a takeaway for the second week in a row. His good return once again sets up great field position, and once again it's Terrence Hill with his third touchdown of the first half to make it 42-0 still in the second quarter. But the Cardinals were far from done, an almost identical play to the one earlier from Lanin to Hardy, but this time the ball gets caught in the wind and Hardy makes a great diving adjustment for the catch. It's then Greenfield time again as he spins, stiff arms, and trucks his way to another rushing touchdown, already up to 11 on the season. Last week, the Cardinals beat the first half buzzer with a field goal. This week, they do it with a touchdown pass. Lanin to Peter Braithwaite with no time left. A staggering 56-0 lead for North Central at halftime. Quickly running through the second half scoring, Tanner Raines made a 39-yard field goal, his longest yet this year, and both Joe Sacco and Darius Bird scored rushing touchdowns to extend the lead to 73. Keeping the shutout was a point of pride for the Cardinals defense, and just when it looked as if they were going to lose it, a Raby pass is deflected and then spectacularly intercepted with one hand by Adam Green. The Cardinals get their first shutout and largest margin of victory yet this season in a 73-0 romp.
Right when I kind of got past the first line of defenders and I saw, Joe was my lead blocker and he went up and all there was the safety and the kicker, and it's, kind of as soon as got to that point, I knew I could break outside and beat the end zone. Man, at the end of the day, we play to make a play. You treat every play the same, and you just try and do your job to the best of your ability on each play. And so when we get to games like this where, the starters, we're kind of out by halftime, we're just on the sidelines cheering on the young guys, making sure everyone gets to make the play. So, it's just a good opportunity for young guys to get in the game, and we just love seeing the young guys, making plays because, they put in the work too.
Fantastic. We've been trying to get one all year, so to finally get one, especially in a game like this, some guys are a little bit banged up, but we're feeling great now, and getting that shutout feels 10 times better. Love it. Every week we treat it the same, so we're starting the week off strong, hitting all week, and we're training just like we would for any other team, so there's no difference there. So coming in here today, getting this shutout, training like we should, feels fantastic.
It's a lot of fun, being with the older guys, being like the youngest one out there, I have to get a lot of credit to them. They always picking me up, stuff like that. And we also have to give a lot of credit to the running backs. They make us look good every play when they're scoring touchdowns, getting 5 yards plus every single play. It's awesome seeing those twos get in, getting pancakes. Even our 3s and 4s running backs, they're also getting 5+ yards, scoring touchdowns like D-Bird. It's awesome to see that.